One, two, three, let's go!
The comfort space of yours and mine. Navigating Podcast. Have a great day.
Hello, welcome to the third episode. Yay! So, before we're going to start anything, I would like to say that last week I was supposed to post at least an episode, right? But I couldn't upload any episode because last week I just got COVID-19. It was the worst experience ever, and to be honest, at the moment I'm feeling a lot better now. Like overall my body is back to normal. I can breathe normally. But a little bit of coughing, I don't know how to get rid of that yet. But basically last week was horrible because of COVID-19, and to be honest, let me just this episode here, I'm going to update of my life, how my life was going around. So basically for the content that I'm going to talk about for this episode here, it's just going to be about update of my life. So let me just show you guys a little outline of what I'm going to talk about today. So the first topic is I'm going to share a little of my experience of how it's like to get COVID-19. So I'm gonna share you guys a little story about that, what I felt, what I faced, some stuff like that. And second, I'm going to talk about the new feature iOS 16 that I feel like, I have to talk about this because it literally changes my life. There is one feature in new iOS 16 that I feel like, whoa, this is insane. Oh my gosh. And third, I'm going to talk about deleting TikTok. Wow, that's insane, right? This is a title though of this tape, which is deleting TikTok. It's going to be last thing that I'm going to talk about today overall, basically. So, it's always our tradition for our podcast, on my channel, to do an emotion checkup. Before we're going to start going through anything, let's just start with asking myself, how do I feel at a moment? And to be honest, I feel pretty so because I don't know, I have already told you guys or not, but I'm actually in a high school. So yes, I'm still a student and I just finished final exam. So I am currently enjoying my long holiday, basically 1 month holiday. So I will have to spend 1 whole month to be as productive as possible. Of course, I'm going to upload as much episodes on this podcast as much as possible because I really want to make this podcast big. I want this podcast to gain attention to a lot of people, basically. So I'm going to work on this during my holiday. So I'm pretty happy for that. And I also have to work on many different things. Maybe have to go through some of studying and stuff. But overall, I'm feeling pretty so. Yesterday, I spent my whole entire day on watching anime. It's so bad because I watched one anime. Wait, let me find the title of it. It's about criminal cases, kind of a little bit of spying a little bit, but it's bigger than that. I highly recommend you guys to watch this in case you don't know what to watch or you don't have an idea of what anime you want to watch. This anime is literally insane. It's called Moriarty the Patriot. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. There is also a character of Sherlock Holmes in it, and you guys, this anime is crazy. My friend suggested me to watch this. First, I was like, nah, it's not really my type, but when I watch it, oh my gosh, this is insane. I feel like lately, let me share you guys the story a little bit before we're gonna go any further. When I was young, when I was young, basically, I watched a lot of Korean series, and I always feel like Korean series is the best thing ever. It's the thing that soothes my feeling. It's the thing that makes me dream, going wild, open up to the world. I feel like Korean series is basically everything for me. I spend a lot of time on Netflix watching Korean series, catching up with what is new. I knew a lot of Korean stars and stuff like that. But as I grow up, me at the moment, I no longer really enjoy Korean series. I feel like it's kind of like a utopia. Is that supposed to be the word? It's too everything is so positive and beautiful, but in fact the world is not always that positive and that beautiful. And I feel like anime instead, which is animation, people might see anime as like a cartoon, some kind of thing that is like not going to be that serious, but instead I feel like anime fits me better when I grow up. I feel like the content is more grown up than Korean series actually, but it depends on what kind of Korean series you watch. When I was young, I watched a lot of romantic Korean series, some kind of like romantic comedy, romantic, some kind of those stuff. But I at the moment enjoy anime a lot more. Just wanting to share you guys that part. If you guys also watch anime, you guys can comment down below what kind of anime you watch. You guys can suggest me because I'm really new to this industry. I'm really new to in this world. So if you guys have any recommendation, of course, you guys can share me on that. All right, so from the outline, first of all, I'm going to talk about what I just faced last week of COVID-19. Basically, okay, so firstly, I went to school, right? On Friday, I went to school, and then on Sunday, I have 3 days of like reading for studying, preparing for exam, like 3 preparation day before final exam. So I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for reading and stuff. So I basically planned when I was in Friday, I planned for like reading and all the stuff, right? But then unfortunately on Sunday, my symptom was that I have a sore throat and it was so sore, but I didn't have like a cold, or I didn't catch any cold at the moment. And then I was so sleepy for a whole entire day, but I still managed to like read books. I have to prepare for final exam because I was so scared of final exam. And then after that, the symptom was getting worse and worse and worse. And then my mom told me that, oh no, this symptom has to be COVID-19. And I feel like, no way. How will it get like affected into COVID-19? Because my friends in the class, there are nobody have COVID-19 and stuff like that. And then I checked the ATK, and then boom, there are 2 lines coming up in the ATK. So basically I told teachers and friends that, okay, I get infected into COVID-19. And to be honest, before I get infected by COVID-19, I am not that scared of COVID-19 because I feel like it's just another kind of fever. You have fever, you have sore throats and kind of those things. It's not that severe or that dangerous, or it's not that scary. Like the fact that people are scared of it is not like that serious for me personally. But when I actually have it, it's more severe than I thought at first, because I spent about like 4 days sleeping for a whole entire day. I literally like sleep, and then after that, as I woke up, right, I had lunch, I have breakfast, and then back to sleep again, and woke up again in order to have a meal. It's always been like that, and it was so horrible because you can't in Thailand. In Thailand the weather is super 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 hot. Like very hot. We need to have AC on all the time. When at night, when we want to sleep in our bedroom, we normally like open AC on, but I can't open the AC on. So I have to open like windows and sleep in a hot, and I have like sweat in at night, something like that. It was so horrible. And after like my symptoms are getting better, I still have a lot of cough. It was so bad actually, and my sound changed a lot when I had like COVID-19, so I of course couldn't do the podcast. Basically, yeah, I just want to share you guys this. So if possible, I feel like if possible you should protect yourself at least so that you will not catch COVID-19. But in case you have already gotten COVID-19, it's the experience, right? I don't know. I just want to share you guys this. So let's talk about next topic. We're gonna go fast. Next part, I'm going to talk about the new feature of iOS 16. Oh my gosh. Whenever there is a new iOS 16, iOS 15, or whatever, there will be a big news on it. People give a lot of attention to new upgrade and all those things. At first, I was not that interested of like updating because I was so busy, like too busy to actually update my phone. It sounds crazy, right? So I didn't like expect things much, until I actually updated. And there is one feature that is so insane as I want to share to you guys in this podcast. That feature is a feature that you can long press on the image, you have your photos, and then you have an image, right, of for example, your own portrait. So you're like selfieing yourself, there are backgrounds, blah blah blah, and then you can long press on yourself, and then you can basically get like the background transparent by that. As that easy, just long press, and then boom, the background is gone. And you can basically do that, click copy, and you can edit an epic image in order to make a transparent background. It's super easy, because normally when I create a project, when I create an artwork, digital artwork, something like that, I normally create it in Procreate, and I have to use like different tools in order to get the background out, blah blah blah. But this feature is insane. You just long press, copy, and then paste on your project, on your work, and then boom, you got it. Like, it's so insane. It's so life-changing. I just created a very cool image in just a minute, and I created all in my iPhone. That's crazy. I don't have to go to my iPad, go to Procreate, and then cut and crop and select, blah blah blah. You just long press, copy, and paste on your iPhone. That's insane. This feature is insane, and I have to say that its UI and UX is very insane. All right, so the next topic that I want to talk about is me deleting TikTok. This is a huge thing, guys, because I feel like the past few weeks, I feel like I don't have time to do anything. I don't know why exactly. And the only thing that I can see why is that I spend too much time on social media stuff. And when it comes to the social media stuff, there are many different applications, right? Something like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. And in order to rank that, I mostly spend time on YouTube. Second is TikTok. Third is Netflix. And I spend a few times on Instagram, Twitter, something like that. But literally, I feel like I spent too much time on TikTok, and I feel like I need to change, because the past few days I opened my YouTube, and then in my homepage, recommendation page, I got to watch a video of a girl who she talked about how her life has changed as she deleted all like social media stuff, how her life has changed, that she doesn't have to care about sharing what she is doing in each day so that others can see how her life has been like after deleting all of those social media stuff. And I kind of get inspired by it. I feel like I need to get rid of these social media things that try to lure me. I mean, I spent too much time on it. I feel like I had a very bad time management lately, so I decided to go with deleting TikTok, which is a huge thing, because TikTok is a thing that I spend most of my time with. I firstly entered TikTok during COVID-19, probably when the TikTok was on its peak. I think that is probably when I firstly entered. At first, the content was like random, I watched a lot of dancing kind of TikTok, and then after I spent a lot of time on it, as the algorithm works, like the content showing in my for you page, in my homepage, it's very fits my personality. I enjoy like living in TikTok. I love the music in there. I love every single part of it. And to be honest, deleting it is very life-changing, because normally, right, when I feel very like tired of things, I'll just basically click into TikTok and go through swipe like that, and ended up spending like 2 hours on that application somehow. So after deleting it, my life has changed, not that significantly though, because I still have YouTube. And surprisingly, as I don't have TikTok anymore, I get to see that, oh my gosh, this world is so dangerous, because YouTube has YouTube Shorts, Instagram has Instagram Reels. These two things, YouTube Shorts and also Instagram Reels, work really similar to TikTok. And to be honest, YouTube is very important to me. YouTube is the first social media that I ever entered, so I'm so scared of deleting it out. I really can't delete YouTube. So still, my life hasn't changed that much as I delete TikTok. But to be honest, I miss TikTok a lot. I miss the music. I miss the trend, how the trend is going on. I miss those things a lot, to be honest, and really want to download that back. But I'm currently trying to do the detox, I don't want to call this as a detox because it's not a detox at all because my life hasn't changed that much. But at least I feel like I had a very good step further for myself to at least have a courage to delete the most important application of all, which is TikTok. How do you guys think? Like, are you guys addicted to TikTok as I do? Like, I'm pretty proud of myself though, of having the courage to delete that out, and every day I still miss it. But I think my life is better. At least I know that I can live without TikTok. I can live without TikTok, literally. And I'm so proud of myself on that. So yeah. That's basically this third episode, basically an update of my life. Hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for more episodes because as I told you guys, I now have a lot more time to spend on creating different projects, including this podcast here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, this episode, and just wanted to tell you guys that I'm back. Hope you guys having a great day. Stay safe and see you guys later in the next episode. Bye.
1, 2, 3, let's go.